Okay, we are recording, so... Hey, welcome back to the Alexandrian Codex. I am misclicking Alex. I'm Alex. This is the Star Trek New Horizons mod for Stellaris. Continuing our campaign, playing as the United Federation of Planets. Our war with the Borg is going really well, actually. We can, at any time that suits us, force a peace. But the more time passes, the less it suits us to force a peace, because the better we're doing, and we can just keep pushing things down the road more and more. So right now I'm just trying to grab as many systems as possible, debilitate the Borg as much as possible, making it as easiest for us moving forward. I'd love to, even if we don't fully annex the Borg, it's very important to me to severely hamper their ability to continue to expand out here or anywhere else without meaningful opposition. Now let's start it fastest. It's quite hot in here. And my brain is not operating at peak efficiency right now. 6 Fleet is done taking Palomino. It looks like you are inbound on Palomino. No, you're not. You're inbound somewhere else. Well, no, you're inbound on Whittimer. I don't know what to do about that. So let's have you head down to Briere, try to counter in whatever way we can. Alright. Barstow's not where you need to go. You need to move on this. Gonna catch up to them in a month. Maybe less than a month. Cool. The Borg are very intent to take this back. Can't say that I blame them. How's this going? These... I actually need this army, but it's gonna be 2 years before they're anywhere near the neighborhood. Good, yeah, fine, not annoying at all. Totally fine. Can you move up to Monsoon Ma? What? Let's move you to Monia and see what to do. You actually need repairs. You legit need repairs. Your armor's pretty hampered. In fact, let's check out 7th Fleet. Is your armor? Yeah, just take a month. Take a month. Let things repair, Alex. We've knocked down and taken back these systems so many times. Construction complete. Lots of construction completing. That's fine and dandy. We are moving to intercept this, correct? As soon as this falls, we'll be doubly correct on that account. Where are you moving to? Attacking 2nd Fleet. Again, I have no idea who or what that is. God, Vitimer is quite annoying, as it's serving for a staging ground for them to hit us that we cannot follow them back into. Silverstein, we've just taken. I don't really want it, so you're getting downgraded.
Engaging enemy station. Spaceport
Alright.
under attack.
Orendelle has been taken. Why don't you just wait? Really, I'd say go back and repair somewhere, but that's not what I want. I want you to just wait to see where this goes and intercept it, if at all possible. 7th Fleet, 4th Fleet are repairing. 3rd Fleet is idling. Let's try kissing up to the Herodian here. Now you need to like me a lot. Well, that should get us well on the way. What do we need? Give you some Trillium D. Okay, not impressed by that. Fine. Iridium? Yeah, you're impressed by that, huh? And some metaphasic particulates. How about some... Nope, not giving you dilithium or prosperity. Not raw dilithium. Let's try this. This should... It's a very favorable trade deal. Just give me open borders. Like me enough to give me open borders. That's all I ask. That would make a big difference, Herodian. You're kind of being slow. I guess I'll respond at the end of the month. Oh, there they are. How did that affect your opinion? Hey, it's in the positive. Open your borders. Open your borders. Please. I need it. I need it. Alright. There's a fleet for you to chase down. Whether it's a good idea or not, I don't know.
Construction complete.
Now, they haven't opened their borders yet, so there's no telling if they will. Took out another starbase. Dope. Second fleet is ready to move to Monsoon Maw again. We should be able to intercept this Borg fleet moving into the Isaac system from Vitimer and catch them before they can do anything too clever about it. Now, you don't hate us, but you don't like us enough to open up your borders, huh? And now we're more of a threat again. I don't understand how threat works. Hey, you've opened your borders. I'm completely wrong. Listen to nothing I say. Alright, cool. Go after that.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Hell yeah. You go down and take Langdon. Excellent, excellent. That makes you a lot more malleable. If I can cut through Hirogen space, because you're doing it. Luckily, we don't need to negotiate with the Cabali, though we could if the need arises. If the need arises, we could. Just don't think the need will arise. Got one sphere. Shouldn't be a problem.
Engaging enemy station.
This fleet looks like they're taking on repairs.
Construction complete.
You're moving to engage. That's okay. Fifth fleet, do you really need to take on repairs? Mildly, so no, not really. Why don't instead you head to Vitimer? Because Vitimer looks like a... No, let's move you to Marconia and have you jump in. Brace? Yeah, just move in and take Brace. Southernmost one of their systems, and we can start a whole two-front conflict here. That would be a lot of fun.
Engaging enemy station.
Got you where I want you. Well, ish. We've gotten them in a much better position for us. We took out both probes and both pyramids. That was a very good engagement. Our armor has not been reduced beyond half for any of our ships. So I say forge on ahead to Taxine. Looks like the closest one. You're moving down here. We have two moving into their core systems. You're doing great work down there. First fleet is cleaning shit up over here quite well. Ooh, what is this? Is this strong enough to actually take our systems back, or was that just an oversight on my part? Maybe a bit of both. Well, we'll arrive in negative 21 days. Excellent.
Construction
Go intercept that all the same. Once you're done with it, you can shift click, come take that. Second fleet is taking on repairs unnecessarily. Crendon. You look like you have a fleet shipyard. Let's relieve you of that. Swir, our transports are finally in system. Looks like they're ready to land, or just about ready to land. Oh wow, great timing, actually. Yeah, the Pruitt sector has some things that aren't connected, so I think that Borg ship might have actually cut a few things apart. That's alright. Yep, definitely keep these Lobi crystals. I think that we're in orbit now. Are we not? Well, land armies. Yeah, that looks good. Alrighty. Just one sphere, 8 pyramids. Not the easiest fight, but it won't be that bad. Yeah, this is looking nice. Starting to anyway.
Deploying liberation forces. Colony conquered.
De-assimilation, we have taken it. Now remember, it's pretty important for us to stay on planet until we have resolved to get defenders on this planet, because the Borg will try to retake it. Is this making defenders at all? No, it is not. So demolish this. Build here instead a... Where is the barracks? There should be a barracks here. Local garrison. There we go. I want you to make me science. And... No. Right, I guess that's all I really want here. Science. Let's get some soil reclamation projects. Get a lot of energy from this planet. Not that we really need these Pergium facilities, but it's nice to have them. Really, I've taken this. Why don't I just plop down one of everything that I want and let the sector AI just upgrade everything? Because I don't trust the sector AI to do anything else. To do a good job at anything else. So let's do the easy stuff for it and give it everything after the fact. Now, it's really important to me that we have this trading center, so I'm going to replace this food tile with it. This I would like to replace with the frontier clinic. This can produce food. This should be producing science. This should be producing science. This, I guess, can produce food. Why not? Knock yourself out. And that's everything, right? These are correct. Cool. Spur is claimed by the United Federation of Planets, but that puts me 1 over my control limit. Who's this sector? Ah, yeah, Pruitt did get cut off. I'll find it. There we go. Is that connected now? God, I can't tell. It looks connected, even though that doesn't look very connected. It feels connected, so I'll go with that. You can have that, and this, and that, and it seems to me that we're gonna want to cut down on giving you any more systems, actually, because you already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you'll have at least 10. So for this new planet, I want to create an entire new sector. I want to keep Kravik. You can have a Hem, though. That will make me... And you can take Hawk. Hoke. Hotch. Whatever. However you pronounce that. There we go. Swear is ours. Downgrade that. There's a lot of building I'm going to have to do with the star bases we've taken. And the deposits therein, but not quite yet. So land back on Swerve, so we can keep that locked down and rebel free for a while. Thank you.
Construction complete.
Third fleet's now idle. Third fleet looks like it's ready for repairs. If we take a look at the Defiant, 15 down here? They're almost out of armor. Alright, 7th fleet, wrapped up their fleet action. You knocked out 1 probe, 1 pyramid. You knocked out 2 pyramids, cool. 7th fleet is ready for moving in. Let's do Takara. Are you moving into Takara? No, you're moving adjacent to that. Can I get ahead of this? I can probably catch it, yeah. And then double back. I'm a little annoyed that the Breen have just taken this swath of territory up here, but at least the Borg don't have it, and the Breen are in a losing war right now anyway, so it's let them have it. They need this. They need it more than I do. Making a lot of fleet shipyards up here. I'm probably going to regret and renege on that decision later. Right now, I'm pretty good with it, but eventually I might change my tone on that. Cool. I have warp plasma EPS relays in 1 more month. Not that exciting, but that's alright. There we go. A technology I'm not going to use. It's very exciting. Ooh, 2 purple techs. Isokinetic cannon sounds cool, and quantum resonance cannon. Well, both of these sound dope. 125% armor damage. Yeah, that's pretty good. 100% shield damage. Alright, isokinetic cannons sound cool, but quantum resonance cannons might actually be useful for what we're doing right now. These weapons resonate at such high frequencies at the quantum level, and with such intensity that shields are virtually useless against them. Thus, they make for very effective shield-draining weapons. Yeah, but the damage is against armor. Whatever. It does what I want, even if it says it doesn't do what I want. I'm fine with it. Can I catch up to this? It might be a waste of time to try to catch up to it, but I can. I can try. Do you need repairs? No, you're absolutely fine. It's amazing to me that this late in the game we're still getting rare technologies. Another outpost down. We have someone coming for Takara. Yo, frankly, fucking gun it for Unicomplex 01. If we can take the, maybe not their homeworld, but the starbase around their homeworld, that'll be a pretty cool feeling. What? Oh, that was it. Combat started, combat ended. They retreated immediately. Okay. Third Fleet have put in for repairs. Rightfully so. Following the Third Fleet. Random. Excellent. First Fleet, Fourth Fleet. God. There's a swarm to be feared. Alright, here at the end of the month, this will be about ready to go. We have encountered some hostiles here, so let's take this out instead. 3 of 7, not fully repaired, so we're hitting them before they've had a chance to fully repair it. That's awesome. He doesn't have many bonuses to offense, so we should wipe the floor with them. Third Fleet. Yeah, Third Fleet, let's just get you in the fray. Well, in the neighborhood, at least. Amato, you were an aggressive scout. Arrested development, that's a shame. Everything else about you so wonderful. Alright, Second Fleet took out some cones, rather vindictively, but, you know, whatever. Go grab that. And then I'd be delighted for you to make a move on any of these stations. I feel like we have impacted somewhat severely the Borg's ability to maintain their fleets. We've definitely impacted their economy by forcing them to reinforce as much as we have, and by taking as much income away from them as we have. Though, to what extent exactly? It's hard to say. they've lost a decent amount of war exhaustion. Ooh, we border someone new? An Arcadian Harmony. Okay, well, cool. Why don't you go up here for Anthara? This is a very good feeling. The enemies made landfall where? Spur. Yep. Okay, thought so. We do not have defensive armies here yet, do we? By the look of it, no. This should provide 5 defensive armies. 5 defensive armies, despite the appearances here, would be enough to fight this back.
We have defeated our attackers.
So if you have those 5 defensive armies, we can actually pack up and go. No? God, this is a lot to keep track of. Ah! It doesn't look like they've built yet. They'll slowly build. This is a Kravik APU. This is a unborgified Kravik APU, so yeah, you should be working that. Let's move you over to Tatro. That's the next closest station that could have a shipyard on it. Yeah, just fuck up their shipyards, and we'll be good.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business.
God, why are the Ferengi so loud? It's just the Ferengi, too. I think the Nyberite Alliance are very easily winning their war against the Breen. The Husnox are making decent gains against the Fendomar. Everybody's killing somebody. Do you need repairs? You're looking close to needing repairs. Listen, this is going to seem insensitive, but go ahead and just push for this starbase, because if you take this, you'll be able to repair there. At the risk of being insensitive, get over it. Oop, there's a bunch of our edicts. We'll revise those tomorrow. 7th Fleet is done. You're moving to Unit Complex 1. I'm going to move to reinforce that. I don't know that we need reinforcements. I can't see any ships there. But honestly, better safe than sorry. Just click all the buttons. I don't even care what they do. Yeah, the materialist tradition mentions robots and making robots. We cannot make robots in this mod. Certain factions can, like the Kravik, have the technology to make more robots. Eventually, we can get the tech to build androids, but we haven't, somehow, we still haven't gotten that technology. So, the way that clones work in the Dominion is that you build clones like the Jem'Hadar and the Vorta, just in the same way that in vanilla Stellaris you would build robots or cyborgs. In the Borg don't build pops, the Borg just grow, but the Kravik APU and the Praewar Auxiliary both build their population, but they have specific technologies that allow them to do that. Even though we have Kravik and Praewar, or at least we have Kravik, we can't build any of them. Very, very late game tech in physics, I think, allows you to build androids, but it's very, very late game. Like, to the point where we haven't hit it yet. It's a rare, dangerous technology that we haven't hit. Hopefully we will. I mean, we have expertise computing and Spark of Genius, and she's very experienced, so it's quite likely we'll hit it. Then again, would Data be better at it? Maybe not. Probably not. It would make sense that he'd be better at it, but I don't think he has any special modifiers to that effect. Alright, cool. That's going down. 2nd Fleet's moving in. Boom. Who dis? No, sorry, who dis? Research agreement, absolutely. Even if it doesn't really give me anything, I want it all the same. Alright, second fleet, do you need to prepare? Not really, so move on to Omega. Sixth fleet is at Unicomplex 1. Alright, well there's a lot going on here, but none of these numbers seem that big. Well, that number seems kind of big. You're moving into reinforced, right? You will probably get the chance to do so. You might... This won't need the reinforcements, but we are going to suffer losses if they aren't reinforced. And you don't... Yeah, intercept that weak-ass fleet first, and then try to catch up with our buddies here. Sixth Fleet might lose something here. Specifically the Sao Paulo 4. Yeah, Data should be better at it, but he doesn't have any traits that make him better at it. He should really have expertise computing or something like that. I think Data starts with Spark of Genius and Cataloger, and he got expertise statecraft somewhere else. Godspeed! Godspeed, Miwe Amato. Miwe Amato. Captain Amato. You were in the fucking hornet's nest. It may have been unwise to send her in on her own, but I couldn't see anything from the outside, so I was feeling a little overly optimistic about it. Still, I think even if she can't take it, then we can reinforce and take it. Yeah, you were up against a lot of enemy hull points, but we've only lost 2,000 hull points. And they've lost 100,000. Just to put that in perspective, I think these are our reinforcements. I hope these are our reinforcements. No, they aren't. These are enemy reinforcements. Damn. Alright, we have lost a couple of ships. It would benefit if we hit 7. We've already lost 3 ships. And there's more. I don't want to quit. I'm gonna leave that there. This has like 20 days until we'll get there. We're gonna lose a lot more heavy ships, heavy escorts, and this fleet's gonna be on ice for a while, but I think it's worth it. Fleet command limit went up, but again, that doesn't do anything for us immediately. Galactic Policy 3 doesn't do a damn thing for us, but it's cheaper than everything else, so I'm gonna get it. So we're actually down to 4 ships here. Not 7, it says 7 because some have retreated. Vaudoir Supremacy, let's keep integrating them. They are incredibly expensive to integrate. You haven't retreated yet. Keep being a bulldog, please. Omega, yeah, you just rendezvous down here. Be a little late to the party, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm sticking this out. Even if we are going to lose more ships, I'm sticking it out until we can, there we go, get more fleets in here to relieve them. Yeah, now they were forced to retreat. I lost a full half of our ships there, and we did not take out that much. We forced a few ships to retreat, but ugh, damn. That was in bad shape too. So now we have, who's this? 7th Fleet? Yeah, 7th Fleet is here with the 5th. 4th. 5th and 4th moving in, but they're going to take a long time. third fleet moving in as well. Where is the fourth fleet? Oh, you and the third are in the same place. Fair enough. And the second moving down as well. So everyone except for the first fleet's jumping for their home system. Might be better to coordinate, but I'd rather wear them down.
Technology discovered.
Better dilithium refining is very exciting. Of all of these, ship hull points is the best. Hull integrity is the best repeatable technology we can get here. So let's go for that. Third fleet should be wrapping up down here very quickly. That's where you're heading, bucko. I'm seeing dead spheres, though I'm also seeing at least one dead Defiant. Worth it. Probably worth it. I'm gonna renege on the ship design decision. I had opted for... God, I hate how this resets every time. Something giving sublight speed, but let's just go for better evasion because we're already getting a 20% bonus to that. Makes sense to just double down there. Okay, you have 2 more jumps, 75 days. You have question mark number of jumps. You have quite a few days as well. Basic research investment. We're not getting that back. What is this? Bolstered planetary shield? You build a planetary shield on one of my planets? Nah, get that garbage out. You built 2 planetary generators. Baby, no. Oh, this is staging point alpha. Okay, yeah, so the AI started with this. Okay, fair enough. I can forgive you for some of your mistakes then. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. This can get replaced with something science-y. This should be doubling down on the dilithium here, so dilithium service harvester, please. That's perfect. This isn't perfectly ideal. Can I get some research? Yeah, police station. Awesome. So the 7th fleet is not out of the fight yet. They've done a lot of damage. Truth be told, they've done a lot of damage. The 6th fleet is MIA. I don't know where they're going to retreat to, but somewhere. The 7th is going to go MIA pretty soon as well. But we have done a lot of damage to their fleets. This is only 47 days out. Might get there in time, or might just keep this busy. We'll find out. 126 days. Taking out another outpost. Fair enough. Third and 4th fleet have cleared out FGC whatever. Yeah, you've got about 3 months till your arrival. First fleet still doing mighty fine down here. And if I can keep their fleet so held up and tied up in their capital that they can't do anything except defend, and with other fleets I'm going through and grabbing all of their other systems, that feels like a win to me. It's not a glorious win where we take their homeworld, which I would love to do, but it's proving to be a tough nut to crack. More or less because I didn't coordinate my forces to attack it at the same time, and I really overestimated how good our ships were. A series of ill-fated and offensive weak communications from the Orion Free State's diplomatic presence on Earth have resulted in a substantial deterioration between the relations in our 2 governments. While some in the intelligence community believe this to be the work of a foreign power, Prime Minister Grelish Jopgek is dismissive of that explanation and has demanded the Orion Free State's government handling... Wait. Demanded their handling of the situation? Demanded that they handle the situation. Okay, no, that does make sense. Ancient drones, wounded and volatile, the pirate fleet is inbound earlier than expected, and it's likely our preemptive strike was successful in both provoking and damaging them. Their fleet is roughly 30% smaller than projected. Yeah. It's 2 ships. It's 2 ships, neither of which have proper models. Riveting. Good old Stellaris OG events. Alright, this is 22 days out. Can you hold out for another 22 days? Maybe. It's pushing it. It's really pushing it. No, they won't be able to hold out 22 days. Yep, there they go. They lost 7 ships. They killed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Killed quite a few. Mostly pyramids and spheres. Probes, pyramids, spheres. Yeah. Again, it's a Pyrrhic victory, but the victory is in holding so many fleets there so that reinforcements can arrive and actually cut the head off the snake. Well, meanwhile, I'm just swooping in, taking this. Once we grab this, we can... They have so much hull. Yeah, they have an obscene amount of HP. That's why it specifically reworked our ship designs to be good against Borg and not just good against everything. Before, they were pretty good against everything, but now they are specifically entirely designed at killing Borg. Alright, round 3, motherfuckers. Let's go. We just had some ships retreat. Damn. And so they're not all locked down right here. That is a lot of armor, too. Yeah, there's some scary boxes. Terrifying boxes. Are they Borg? Who knows? No, they're... Oh. Bad vanilla events. Oh, downgrade. Tatro Station. And Ahem, I guess we can keep. I'm gonna be rethinking a lot of this stuff later on. Yeah, there they are. Trying to retake some of their other stuff. Tell you what. Third Fleet. You go to Wordford. I got a friend for you to meet up with. Yeah, find that, kill it wherever it's going. Okay, we should be good now. With 2 more fleets coming in, that's more ships on station than we've ever had on station before. We should be perfectly fine. 6th Fleet is still out of action. It's going to be out of action for 2 more years. I think these have retreated all the way back to the Sol system, which is sad, but now it's going to be a weird chain of stuff to take, but that'll do. They're up to 45% more exhaustion, though this has also increased our war exhaustion by 2%, because this hasn't exactly gone smoothly. Alright, we have their system. You definitely need repairs.
Survey complete.
We've thrown a lot away to get here. I do not intend to let it go. Alright, Unit Complex 1. We do have the armies to take this. The only question is getting them from Swerve, where they are now, all the way down here. It will take time. It won't take forever, but it will take time. Granted, we have some reinforcements in the area now. Swer, are you done? Do you have defensive armies yet? You really need to have defensive armies, my dude. They might not be building the defensive armies, because, well, to build some telekinetic Kravik armies. What the hell? Are any of you still Borg? No, you are all deborgified, so I think we're fine here. This needs to get here. With all possible speed. 3 years! 3 years is the fastest it can get there. Great. Great. Why don't you go down here to Fort? We're gonna have to play... Gonna have to have a lot of fun taking out their surviving star bases and make sure they don't try to rebuild anywhere else. Alright, one more defensive platform left. Prop you up with an upgrade, give you a starbase. So we're down to 5 functional fleets up here. That was a hell of a sacrifice, probably a totally unnecessary one to be completely honest. I say love you. There we go. All the Unimatrix grids are down. 4th fleet is now idling. You... Are you going for repairs? Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're going for repairs. You are going to take that out. Cool. Why don't we have you take this out? Yeah. Just jumping for the... any system that looks like it could be a threat. They may be rebuilding way the fuck over here. This would be my best guess for where they have a strong foundation right now. Also up here, probably. But I'm just gonna knock out as many of their home systems as possible in the time we have.
Construction complete.
And hope that'll be a good starting point. Will we be able to retake these systems? I think we're just gonna hand all of them right back off to the Vaadwaur. Because the Vaadwaur will probably want them back. Holy shit, this has 19 minerals in it? Damn! I guess I've seen this system, but I just didn't tally up the numbers. That's pretty impressive. What are we at? Alright. Another outpost down. This is very vindicating. Just being in the Borg home systems, wiping them out. When before they were just drawing green lines through the Federation. This is a nice change of pace. Beneans. Do we have a research agreement? We don't. You don't. You have an unfriendly attitude. Yeah, okay, I get it. God, no, but like, I really need active communications from you. So maybe you can not be a dick. How about that? Like, really badly do I need this from you. Did it... Oh, okay, I thought we lost trade favor by giving them metaphasic particulates. Like, you don't want to live forever? Alright. Beneans, I'm gonna try to give us active sensors so I can see what's happening around here. Because I think it's a safe bet that there's something going on around there. I don't know it, but I think it's a fairly safe bet. Okay, that'll do. 400 materials. The Borg still have the majority of their population, I think. Let's take a look. Toggle species, there we go. Yeah, they still have 123 pops living on 16 planets. So that's everything in here. Even though we've occupied a lot of their space, but we haven't taken too many of their planets. Taking their planets is very slow, grueling work. Alright, there we go. This is exactly what I wanted. So I see there's offensive asset 009 up here and offensive asset 003. I also see that they're both in laughable condition and nothing to worry about. So to me, that suggests that it might be this front that we need to keep an eye out for. Though I think Karemin, we have a... No, we don't. We had active sensors at one point. Don't be a dick. You are making me pay way too much for this. How about I give you a research agreement? Yeah, how about that? How about that? Yeah. You into that? You accept. But you don't see anything right here. Really? I find this very hard to believe. Okay. Weird. Well, I'm gonna give the first fleet new orders then. Take this out. Destroy their capability to rebuild before they take advantage of it. Down here to Bruton. Now, our army... Wow, we're taking a long time to move, friends. Taking a long time. Our sublight move speed is awful. It's fine. Wounded pirates are still hanging out. Still there, in case you forgot. And now we've moved on to just taking out star bases. The Borg are beaten. In everything but in name, they're gone. Now, a few of their major fleets, and by that I mean the majority of their major fleets, were forced to retreat just like ours were. So that might be worth keeping an eye out for. Ah, fuck. God damn it, how did this happen again? This is gonna be another annoying case of Borg carving a thin, annoying line through our territory. Well, turnabout's fair play, I guess. And the first fleet can go take care of it. But I want to take care of this so they quit making ships up here. Alright, Magdaleno, done. Why not Morale? How's our tech going? 4 months until we get these fancy new cannons. I don't know that we'll use them, but it'd be cool to have them. Nonetheless. How are you still in this war? I mean, we have to take everything for them to completely capitulate, which drives me crazy. It's a lot of time. You are moving to the Tyriok system. I guess you're trying to retake something, maybe? This is strong enough to give you trouble, but not to kill you, unfortunately. Not unless the Talaxians are in this war, but they're not. They're a protectorate. Dang. You're still not... Alright. One system closer. Oh, but it's gonna take quite some time before you get there. Alright, fair. I really wish I could designate this as a target for my vassals or my allies. Either one, really. Paint this like, go kill this. I'm not in the area, but you are. Can you take that out for me? That would be cool. Not a huge deal, but it would be nice. Alright, this is the new Founders Planet. It looks horrible. This once lush world is now barely clinging to life. Jesus Christ, what happened here? Oh. got mildly messed up. Put it lightly. We had an admiral die. The admiral of the 3rd Fleet died. Oh no. Well, that's a shame. Our admirals have been pretty well with folks. You know, honestly, this engineer is seeming quite tempting. Fire rate and sublight speed tend to be my go-to. Scout, sublight speed plus 20%. You'd get there a hell of a lot. Yeah, I still value speed over.
Affirmative.
More than I should. I value it too highly. Alright, go take Addington and Lyance while you're over here. Just because I'm taking out star bases doesn't mean I can't be taking out outposts while I'm at it. Doesn't mean I shouldn't be taking out outposts too. Because if I'm only taking out star bases, I'm gonna get weird circles in the middle of space like this, and they can just rebuild. Fourth Fleet moving to something. 3rd Fleet. Ooh, well, unexpected, but the 3rd Fleet just stumbled across some targets of opportunity. Excellent. Well, you're level 1. Time to get some experience under your belt. In the Kimmel system.
Technology discovered.
There we go. New quantum resonance cannons are done. Ooh, wow. Alright. So we can go with muon cannons. Lots of armor penetration, which is really good against the Borg. Armor damage and hull damage, that's ridiculously good. Or Gauss cannons. Really great armor penetration. Maybe good against other people. In fact, really good against other people. But muon cannons are very, very, very good. For Borg, this is beautiful. Muons are short-lived subatomic particles similar to electrons, but some 200 times heavier. Due to these two facts, these weapons are extremely destructive, but are only efficient at relatively short range. We are not building a new Defiant yet, but if I were to be building a new Defiant, we now have quantum resonance cannons. We're using subatomic temporal disruptors that deal 125% more shield or armor damage. This would lose the shield damage advantage, but the average DPS is higher here. Accuracy is the same range. Cooldown is the same, but higher damage. So just in the interest of killing Borg, these are better. And importantly, that gives us more power. Is it enough? Oh my god, it's enough power. I can cut this. Oh, and we'll have 1 power left over. Perfect. So this gets our evasion up to 68%, 68.8. That's great. Yeah, save that. Absolutely save that. That is a much better Borg killing Defiant. It's probably barely going to see action, if it sees action at all, but still. the 6th and 7th fleets are at least going to be turned into them. So you, my dude, are gonna go here to retake this. I'm sorry, you're on reclaiming duty, which sucks. And then probably here. And we'll see. Well, this is a bigger fight than I expected, but I'm actually happy these reinforcements moved in, rather than running away, because I wanted to catch them too. We should be able to get some kills. Yeah, we killed at least one pyramid so far. And these transports are not going to stand up against our weapons very well. How much longer? We are still 7 months out from the 6th fleet coming back and 11 months out from the 7th fleet coming back. Oof, well, that's a pity. But that's okay. We aren't really needing them. They would just make life... They'd be a quality of life thing right now. They would help out. Alright, this is looking good. Are we ready to make landfall in Drota, though? Well, we're getting close. Just land immediately. I know their defenses can't be that good. Wow, garrison's strength is over 1,000. How strong is this army? 2,000. Well, don't need an army, but I kind of want one now. 76 to 76 stations. Ain't fucking around. Downgrade this. Downgrade that. Taking a lot of stations I actually have no intention of keeping as star bases. That's alright. Second fleet and third fleet are both done, ready for new orders. Why don't you move up here? Take this. Then you can move on down here. And the third fleet, in the Kimmel system, that was a pretty good coup. Move on to the Morrow system. You could potentially use some repairs, but I think we're okay for now. So we're getting close to the end of the hour here. I'm not seeing a lot that I want to do before we wrap up for the night. This is going pretty alright. Check in on the Niberite Breen War. Yep, the Breen are almost fully occupied. I'm amazed that the Breen have these systems still. That might be all that remains of them after too long. This seems to have hit a standstill about here. Yeah, after we take Tilinus, maybe. Tilinus? Whatever. Tinnitus. Take planet Tinnitus. That'll be a good place to stop off. Once we beat the Borg, really the endgame goal for this campaign has been turn the galaxy blue, and we're getting very close to it. Once the Borg are gone, no one is going to be able to stand as big of a... be as big of an obstacle against that goal, to that goal, as the Borg have been. I wouldn't say the Borg have been competition. We got to them before they could have become competition. I mean, they're big and they're terrifying and they've been a real annoyance. But they haven't been a threat, exactly. Ooh, well, Morrow has plenty of ships in it. See how many of these get caught up in our aggressive acquisition. Hopefully, a lot of them. Alright. And, well, we've suffered some losses. more than I would have liked, but it's completely understandable. I'm more amazed by the incredibly low population the Borg have here. It's a size 25 planet, no less. If the Vaudouar ask, I will give it back to them, but I would much rather hold on to it for myself. Much, much rather. Okay, third fleet.
Hostile fleet encountered.
Chase them down, if you can. Be my hero. Still going on. Yeah. It's a 10-to-1 advantage right now, so that'll be over real soon. Man, and I think we started this session with this. And a tenuous grasp on if we could keep pushing forward, but, well, now I have no such doubts. So it looks like it'll be, what? September, October? January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. September, yeah. Give it back to the Vaudouar. That way I don't have to protect it, and we can move on to the next target. Hopefully they don't lose it back to the Borg, but they probably will. Hopefully they move in to reinforce it and retake it, if that so happens. And maybe they have a different reclamation, or drone reclamation policy than we do. They probably do. You can't run. You can't hide. Yeah, they have minus 500% growth, but they've had that for a very, very long time. Maybe they also have a habit of moving their population around. Okay, that'll be it. So, September 1st, 2374, we have taken the space around Unicomplex 1. We haven't taken the complex itself because, well, armies are slow. Our army is still about 2 years out. Might stop in on the Krendon system on their way there. Once we take Unicomplex 1, I'll be more contented with settling for peace, but I want to take as much as possible. I'm thinking that probably we can take a lot of their systems. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, most of them anyway. Don't think we're going to have time to refit our fleet entirely before the end of the war, so once we're done with the Borg, we'll be looking at new ship designs, and that'll take some time. And then we gotta eat up all of these annoying little coalitions, or join one ourselves. But this has gone well. There'll be more up tomorrow. If you are watching on YouTube, you know the deal by now. Make sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. I will almost certainly be streaming something else tomorrow evening. Same-ish time, like 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Maybe earlier, probably earlier. It depends on how hot it gets. I have no idea what the fuck I'm streaming yet. Maybe some Hearts of Iron 4, but I've been doing a lot of this. Maybe some of this, but I've been doing a lot of this. Maybe some Fallout 2, but I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Toodaloo, YouTube.